Hey guys, Stephen Edward from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, the Loft Warehouse. Man, that is a mouthful. We got to shorten that name. I want to talk to you about the hustle and the grind. Man, you hear everybody talking about it. Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, all these famous people. Ryan Serrant that just released his book. Congratulations, by the way. I love that guy for $1 Million Listing. Anyway, the hustle and the grind. It is so true what they all say. They're not just making these videos just for the hell of it. It's absolutely 100% true. And let me explain. When I went down to Detroit to start selling real estate, I left Real Estate One over in Clinton Township on Hall Road. Everybody was like, what the hell do you want to go to Detroit for? Why would you do that? Because I had a plan. I had a vision of where I wanted to be. And I went after that plan. I rolled the dice. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. I want to work with developers. I want to work with investors. I want to do the big deals. I don't want to just sell the cookie cutter house. I want opportunity. I want to be involved in the resurgence. It's exciting. It's fun. I've done the HUD homes and I've done the short sales and I've sold houses for $1,500, and I want to share that experience with everybody. Just a couple of days ago, you know what? Let me just show you here because I'm so excited I can't even talk. Here is the seller signed offer for my apartment portfolio at $2 million. We just signed and accepted full price offer for the portfolio that I listed and marketed. I was after this seller for 12 months. I received his properties from a wholesaler in an email. And I went and I talked to the seller. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Looked at the buildings. Within 30 days, I brought him an offer at $1.65 million. 30-day close, no inspection, all cash. He turned it down. He didn't even think about it. He turned it down. I thought I was hitting a home run. I thought, woo, got this wrapped up. Send me my check. He's like, I want my number. I know what I have and I want my number. We sat down and we talked, and I walked through every single one of those buildings and understood what he had and what he's been through and what he put into these buildings. And, we talked, and I said, in order to do that, you need professional representation. You need to have professional marketing. You need to be represented professionally. You need to have a pro forma with a breakdown of every single building, each unit, the cost, the taxes, the utilities, so that when I hand this to an investor, they're going to look at it and say, wow, this is put together really nice. And they can actually make an informed offer. He said, you know what? No other agent has said that to me. I said, yeah, that's because they just want to slap it on the MLS or put it in the email and hope somebody bites. But to get that extra, you got to go the extra mile to get the extra dollar. He said, you know what? I want you to sell my list. I want you to sell my properties. So I got the listing, and I put together the pro forma, and I got it out there, and we just accepted a full price offer. What's even better than that is last week I got a phone call. Guy calls me up and he says, hey, I'm calling about your portfolio of properties for sale. Like, okay. He starts drilling me. What are the taxes? What did he pay for them? How many units are empty? What's the condition of the building? How old are the furnaces? And I'm answering all his questions, He's like, wow, you know the buildings pretty well. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. I mean, the guy's got his life into it. He said, you know what? I have 4 buildings that I want to sell, but I don't want to list them. He goes, would you still be interested in meeting with me? I was like, absolutely, of course. So I went and met with the guy in Southwest Detroit. Pull up to the building. I'm like, holy crap, man, these buildings are nice. Meet with him. He's in his office down in the basement where he stores all his hoses and faucets and light bulbs and tools and toilet cleaners and stuff. And he was testing me. He was testing my character. Where am I coming from? And I was dressed nice. I had a shirt and tie on. And he's like, you always dress like that? And I said, yeah, absolutely. He's like, not many realtors do. And I go, that's exactly why I do it. I want to stand out. I want to be the different guy. I know what I sell. After that conversation, he said, I want you to sell my buildings. So today, I have one of my buyers flying in from Miami to go look at the buildings and meet the seller. I've already agreed on a commission structure. It's already signed, ready to go. So from leaving where I was at Real Estate One and I go down to Detroit, I am in the game working and putting deals together with exactly who I wanted to. And it would have never happened if I didn't follow what I wanted to do and go after it and make it happen. When I went to Detroit, I studied the streets, I studied the buildings, I went into every condo building, I went into every new development, knocking on doors, talking to everybody. You got to make it happen. So I'm just sharing this with you because it's excitement. It's not bragging, it's excitement because it's finally happening. I'm putting in the time, I'm grinding it. All my friends are out having a good time, and I'm at the office, I'm in my car, I'm on the computer, I'm sending emails, I'm connecting with people. You know, I mean, you can only be a starving artist for so long. It's happening. I'm putting the deals together, and I just want to share with you. It's great. You know, just go after it and make it happen. You know, I'm an agent. Nobody's going to fight harder for you than I am. I'm going to jump over cars. I'll swim through puddles, whatever I got to do to get that deal to close. And I want to share that with you. If you want to follow me more, if you want to know more about Detroit, follow me on YouTube at Stephen Edward Detroit. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Stephen Edward Detroit. Anyways, everybody have a good day and go after it and make it happen. See you guys later.